Scoob, starring Will Forte, Mark Wahlberg, Zac Efron, Tracy Morgan, Ken Jeong, and Simon Cowell, of all people. It's another take on the Scooby-Doo and the kids of Mystery Inc. as they're going around solving mysteries. Sometimes they're real, sometimes they're fake monsters. Usually a dude in a rubber mask, they pull it off and it's Mr. Binkley or whatever. And this particular one, they're working with the Blue Falcon, old superhero from their era, and they're chasing the villain Dick Dastardly, who has gotten a hold of Scoob, and they need to get him back, So they're chasing him originally, and then he gets him. He needs Scoob to fulfill an ancient prophecy in order to do this thing that they don't really explain until the end of the movie, but you kind of get it about halfway through the movie, what he's going to do. Especially if you've seen the cartoons with Dick Dastardly before, you know what you kind of know what he's up to. This is kind of an adult cartoon because they have a few adult things. Most of the cartoons back then were kids' cartoons, but they had a lot of adult stuff mixed into it. Like, I can remember an episode of this one cartoon, can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head, but the guy gets scared, right? Something jumps out, and it scares him, and there's a tear. It's a cartoon. It's a tear, and he looks behind him, and there's bricks. You get it. You know what happened. So in this one, it's a similar type of theme. It's a kid's cartoon, but there's one thing, because Scooby-Doo talks with a lisp. He shouldn't be able to talk at all, but he talks with a lisp. So when he's talking to the criminal, whose name is Dick Dastardly, he's like, "I'm Dick Dastardly." And he said, "Okay, Rick." And he said, "No, Dick." And he said, "Rick." And he said, "No, I'm saying Dick." He said, "Right, no, I said Rick." And he said, "I'm not a Rick, I'm a Dick." Boom, boom. So there's that. And then another scene where the Blue Falcon talks about losing his father and reading his father's book called "I'm Falcon Out of Here." The Blue Falcon, "I'm Falcon Out of Here." As an adult, you get it. You hold your mouth and look at the screen like, "Oh!" But kids are like, "Wow, yeah, right. He's not a Rick, he's a Dick. Get his name right." Kids don't get it, but adults, yeah, we get it. It's actually pretty good. It's an origin story for the Murder Mystery Inc. group and how Shaggy met Scooby, why they're so close, the whole shebang. It also shows how the Blue Falcon, who is the new Blue Falcon, how he gets his hero on. He goes from being just a hollow kind of a guy to becoming a full-fledged hero. There's that story. They also build on the Dick Dastardly story. Again, if you watched his cartoon back in the day, you know that he's a duo. And you'd say, okay, all right, this builds on that a little bit. They did a pretty good job, I think. Especially with it not going to the theater where you'd have the whole audience cheering and booing and laughing and clapping and whatever. It was just, just sitting there, chilling in my living room, watched it on TV, eating a little popcorn and stuff. So with that, it wasn't really that bad. Considering all things considered, but I liked it. I liked it enough. I liked it so much that I'm going to give it 7 bags of popcorn. Man, 7 bags of popcorn, because that's what I think about that. Have you seen it? What's your favorite Scooby-Doo shows. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, one of the live action movies. What's your favorite iteration of Scooby-Doo? Let's talk about it. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.
Popcorn passport. Get your popcorn passport.